Do you want to say it or do you want me to read it?
I'll let you read it just because I'm trying
Okay.
to talk less.
Victor, Boro, and Delta all have regeneration, and Kawaki has a healing ability as well. Why don't all Kara members have regeneration or advanced healing? Or do they? Wait, can Kawaki regenerate? Outside of the Delta I-beam situation, of course.
Yeah, so those were two different posts, by the way, because I posted that and then I just happened to find this. Even if you can't self-regenerate, Amato can repair you. And she's saying that because Kawaki tanked her I-beams, which
Yeah,
prevent regeneration. But she's implying that he normally can self-regenerate. Not just heal, but regenerate.
yeah.
So, like, remember when Boruto said I'll cut your arm off, Kawaki?
Mhm.
Was Kawaki just gonna, like, regenerate it anyway?
So, yes. Because we know that he can heal because of karma. Probably because of Shibai cells as well. But, so, okay. This is weird, but do you think the scientific ninja tech in his blood gives him regeneration?
Well, that's what I'm asking, because Delta's implying it does.
Let's go to the
I don't think
manga
this has anything
when
to do with
Katasuke
karma.
explains it. Do you remember? I can probably find it. Probably like chapter 26 is where I'm going to start. Probably beyond this, but
Sasuke explaining what?
Katasuke, not Sasuke.
Oh.
And I
Oh,
said
like
Katasuke, you just
the
misheard me.
inorganic technology thing? It's
Yeah,
not gonna help you with anything, but it's 24,
it's right here.
probably.
It's 25. So let's see what he says. Just if it's not gonna help me, let's at least see what he says. Okay. As stated before, extremely small
I
science.
never like paid attention to this.
Yeah, well, there you go. That's a good chance to pay attention to it. As stated before, extremely small scientific ninja weaponry have been detected throughout his entire body. It seems as though those things are causing unique changes on the cellular level. The flesh of his body undergoes rapid cellular division, which causes it to swell. So at the very least, rapid cellular division is happening. To be fair, this is in reference to like him like growing his arm thing that looks weird. You know, the boiling fist.
Yeah.
But I mean, regardless of that, he has rapid cellular division. So even in an instant, it's feasible for his tissues to undergo sclerosis as well as malacia. Sclerosis is the medical term for the abnormal hardening of soft tissue, while malacia is the abnormal softening of soft tissue. So he says, so even, implying this top thing isn't what he's referencing. So this is just in reference to the growth. This is in referencing to the hardening or softening. For example, making a portion of his right
Yeah.
arm into something like a huge spear in order to attack his opponent. We've confirmed that case. On the other hand, the relationship of this phenomenon to the scientific ninja weaponry remains unknown. As you can see on his left hand palm, his left hand palm, okay, is this mysterious seal that is referred to as karma.
His
As for his
hand
main
bomb.
ability, yeah, his opponent jutsu can be rendered useless. At least that's how we understand it so far. But even with that theory, we still do not understand the full picture. I understand it well enough. He's basically okay. Blah blah blah. Okay, so the closest we get, it seems like, is just rapid cellular division in reference to his flesh because
What
of the
chapter is
scientific
this?
ninja tech.
25?
Yeah, this is after they bring
I
Kawaki
want to see
to.
how if his translation's any different, just for
Okay.
curiosity.
Either way, they're referencing like his arm thing that he can do. But it's
Oh wait, how is
interesting
this
to think
25? It's
regardless.
gotta be 26.
I mean, maybe 26 in the official, but 25 in this version. It's resonance
Yeah,
is a
because
chapter.
okay. Okay, this is something different. His body has the ability to suddenly expand due to super rapid cell division. Okay, I guess that's similar. Super rapid cell division, as well as to instantaneously harden or soften. Um, yeah, blah blah blah.
Okay.
But super rapid cell division is like, used for regeneration. So I mean, it's not really talking about that. He's really talking about the like, the big hand and blades and stuff he does.
Yeah. But I don't see why he couldn't do this. Based on like the explanation. Yeah, I think he could do this because
I mean,
he's
yeah,
just
he should
using
be.
it as a weapon, but he can use it however he wants.
Yeah, because it's
He,
almost like, I mean, it's almost like, for example, Victor. You know how like Victor would just grow those like hands and stuff.
yeah,
Well, the explanation is basically the same process as his regeneration. It's just cell division. And he either uses it to regenerate or to make limbs. Kawaki
yeah,
essentially does the thing Victor does, except he can also harden it, unlike Victor. So
yeah.
he can make like the hard hands, not just hands.
And he can also just harden his skin without the cellular division, which makes me think he can also do the cellular division without hardening or softening his skin either. So I'd
I mean,
see
yeah,
no
because as
reason.
we know, he can just heal anyway.
Yeah. Well, I meant like
The thing that's
creating the
weird though
big
is
arm
Kawaki's.
just without hardening it.
Oh yeah, like expansion
It
jutsu.
just look weird, yeah. Yeah, literally, yeah.
The thing is, Kawaki's healing is just not as fast as like Delta. I was like watching that shit, like, bro, Naruto chops her legs in half, she just grows them back instantly.
Mm-hmm.
Like
Yeah.
Kawaki's healing is so slow. But like Delta's talking about it like as if she can just do what she does.
But then when he creates these weapons using the same process, it's extremely quick. So how can he make his arm expand and harden that quickly, but he can't heal his body the same speed? Is that a plot
I
hole?
know, it's weird. I don't know, bro, because they're talking about like regeneration and all this shit with them, and it's just like, I don't know.
Oh, the
They're
thing
always
is,
gassing up his healing, and then they always show it being really bad.
if anything, this cellular division should be slower because this isn't like healing anyways. This isn't a normal part of his body that he's putting back to normal. He's creating an abnormality. Something new in addition to his body that was already there.
He's creating more of himself.
Yeah. Some part of himself that's never been there before. There's not even like cellular memory information in order to do that quicker.
Yeah, why is it backwards?
Okay.
But back to the talk question though, it's just like, yeah, why doesn't like, I mean, we don't know if Ada and Damon don't have this. I mean, technically, we
They
don't know
don't
if
need
all
it.
of the members of Kara do have this, but they certainly didn't all have it to the same degree. Like Koji wasn't just whipping out a new arm like Boro was, for example.
I'm
So like,
assuming they
why
all
not?
have it because of Shibai cells.
Like,
It's just how much they manifest it. Like you can have a Hashirama cell, but like that cell could just do different things to your body.
yeah, but it's just weird that it seems like 5 out of the 7 just have it like to the insane degree.
Uh,
Like the 2 people who don't.
I mean, maybe this is how Koji healed.
Like Koji really got the short end of the stick.
It's kind of
That said, if
weird.
Koji did just regenerate it though, then
Yeah.
never
Well, I
mind.
mean, it's weird because Ishiki kind of implies that he was going to. Well, no, he doesn't. Thinks he's gonna die, but he thinks he's gonna go to Amado first.
Yeah, they go finish off Amado. That's what he thought.
It's ridiculous.
He's like, oh, that guy. Yeah, that's another said Koji wasn't just satisfied. Ikimoto. Ishiki's thinking like Koji's gonna kill Amado.
Weird how Delta's eye beams just neg regeneration anyways, but it's another topic. It's not even that weird. It's just interesting to note.
Yeah. Katsuki already had these.
But the anime does confirm this, by the way. Katasuke says in this episode, his regeneration abilities are high. He was unconscious while we were doing our examinations, but he's already recovered a bit of his chakra. So what are the implications here, by the way? Ignoring, like, the things that we were saying earlier, there's several things being said here. So, he's already recovered a bit of his chakra. This seems like it has something to do with the first part of this sentence.
Yeah, dude, he can. It's not that his regeneration of his body is high; his regeneration of his chakra.
So that's one interpretation. Another interpretation is it because he recovered a bit of his chakra that his regeneration ability? Is it that his regeneration ability is high that he recovered a bit of his chakra? Is it because he was unconscious while he was doing the like what? Where's the like... but? The but implies this is weird that he recovered a bit of his chakra while unconscious. But, like, that's how that works. You gain chakra when resting.
Well...
But if that's the case, what does this first part of this have to do with this?
I mean, it seems to me that the fact that he regenerated his chakra while unconscious is, like, his evidence to say his regeneration abilities are high. That seems to be, like, what they're doing, whether it makes sense or not.
So what does recovering a bit of his chakra have to do with it? How does Katasuke even measure this anyways? Do they have sensory ninja here letting him know?
He's got him hooked up to the lab computers.
I love how this also implies that he was just verbatim out of chakra. Like, he had hit absolute zero, basically. it doesn't really mean that, but, you know, it's just kind of.
And I remember, actually, Kawaki was unable to heal because he was hungry.
Okay, fair enough. Yeah, and then here's him, Kawaki. I'm too hungry. My arm can't regenerate fast enough. So, number one, the fact people were surprised that Kawaki.
No wonder Boruto's regeneration was so good. Bro was just eating all the time.
The fact hunger is even like a factor in this is so just hilarious to me. Just so weird and random. Like, what if Delta just showed up on an empty stomach? The fight going way differently.
I mean, what I really think he means is that, like, he's deprived of nutrients. He doesn't have energy.
I know, but think about, like, Naruto. He's not healing because he's full. He's healing because of tailed beast chakra.
Yeah, he has energy. Kawaki doesn't have... I understand, like, it's because he's low on chakra, but, like, he needs to eat to replenish it. I mean, as far as we know, Kawaki's been sending a box for, like, how many days on the airship, and then crashes and fights Garo. He was really tired before the Garo fight. Like, when's the last time this dude's eaten a meal?
I don't know about tired. He just slept for several days. Hungry, sure.
Well, he was... yeah, maybe that's why he was so weak. It's because he was so hungry.
I mean, was he even hungry, though? Because was he asleep if it was for several days? He was probably in, like, a stasis. Like, he was literally in, like, what was it, the freezing pot? What was the sealing chamber thing? Was he even gaining hunger during that time? Like, hypothetically, the airship never crashes, and it just has infinite fuel. Does Kawaki just stay in there forever? Like, does he die of hunger in there, or does he just stay frozen in time, like Daikokuten almost?
I don't know, but I
Oh,
don't know, the hunger thing's funny.